My fiancé's vows were plagiarized from his ex-girlfriend's blog, so I left him at the altar in front of 200 guests. I know the title sounds insane, but I swear this is real life. Jordan, 30, and I, 28, have been together for 4 years. Before me, he was in a very intense, dramatic relationship with a woman named Allison. Allison was an aspiring writer who had a fairly popular personal blog back in the day where she documented her life, her poetry, and her relationships. When Jordan and I first started dating, he talked about her a lot. It made me anxious and insecure, but eventually, he stopped bringing her up, and I assumed he had moved on. I never admitted this to him, but in those early days, I used to obsessively read her blog to see what she had that I didn't. I memorized the way she wrote, flowery, intense, specific. Fast forward to today. The ceremony was beautiful. We had 200 guests, mostly his large family and my friends from college. I went first with my vows. I cried through them because I wrote them from the bottom of my heart, talking about how he makes me feel safe and how he's my best friend. Then it was Jordan's turn. He pulled out a piece of paper, cleared his throat, and started reading. At first, it was lovely, but then he hit a specific sentence. Loving you is like anchoring a ship during a hurricane. You are the lighthouse in my storm of mediocrity. My blood ran cold. I knew that sentence. I had read that sentence 5 years ago on Allison's blog. It was from a post she wrote about him for their anniversary. I froze, hoping it was a coincidence. But he kept going. He talked about the way the morning light hits the dust motes in the kitchen and coffee tasting like salvation. It was literally a copy-paste job of a post she wrote about loving him. He wasn't saying vows to me. He was reciting the words his ex-girlfriend wrote about loving him back to me. I felt nauseous. I felt humiliated. In front of everyone we knew, he was plagiarizing his ex's love for him and passing it off as his love for me. I couldn't do it. I interrupted him mid-sentence. I asked him quietly if he realized he was reading Allison's blog post. He looked at me, completely shocked, and his face went pale. He tried to laugh it off and whispered that I was being crazy, but his eyes were panicked. I didn't yell. I just told him that I couldn't marry a man who had to steal words from his ex to pretend he loved me. I turned to the officiant, apologized, and walked back down the aisle alone. The silence in the church was deafening. I grabbed my purse from the bridal suite, got in my car, and drove here. My phone has 50 missed calls from him and his mother. My maid of honor is telling me I'm a hero, but Jordan's mom just sent me a text saying I'm a drama queen who ruined an expensive day over just words. She said men aren't good at writing and I should have just taken the compliment. Am I the asshole for walking out? Or is this as twisted as I feel like it is? Commenter. Oh my god, honey, breeze. You are absolutely not the asshole. He didn't just Google wedding vows, he went to his ex's personal blog. That means he was looking at her words, thinking about her emotions, and decided that was good enough for you. It's lazy, it's creepy, and it shows he hasn't moved on from the dynamic they had. You didn't leave him because of just words. You left him because he betrayed your trust in the most public way possible. Block his mom. Update. 2 days later. It has been 48 hours since I left the altar, and I honestly feel like my life has been put through a blender. I took the advice to block his mother because the messages were getting nasty, accusing me of wasting thousands of dollars and embarrassing the family name. I'm staying at my sister's place now because I can't bear to go back to our apartment. Jordan finally got through to me yesterday. He showed up at my sister's door, banging on it until she threatened to call the police. I agreed to talk to him on the porch just to get him to leave. He looked terrible, eyes red, unshaven, still wearing the dress shirt from the wedding. He tried to gaslight me at first. He told me that he just wanted the vows to be perfect for me and that he remembered Allison being a good writer, so he looked up her old stuff for inspiration. He insisted that he didn't think I would know, or that it would matter, because the words fit how he felt. I asked him if he realized how twisted it was to use the words his ex wrote about him to promise his life to me.